Platinum Weird's the most famous band that no one's ever heard of, really, I suppose, if that makes any kind of sense.
I remember Platinum Weird. I think it used to play in the house when I was growing up.
I found a vintage t-shirt that said Platinum Weird on it.
We were put together by Jimmy Iovine, who is very famous for putting different sort of disparate people together that you wouldn't imagine, to try and see if some spark would happen. But before that, he rang me and said, "I'm sending a Spitfire," and he was absolutely right. And what happened was, we were meant to be writing something for some other people, but we just, within minutes, were just writing our own thing, and then carried on, and it became Platinum Weird.
What do you say? What do you say? I just wanna start again. Maybe you could show me how to try.
Well, I think it had a lot of 70s influence. So what we were doing, and it just was very organic. It kind of came from a place, and we took things that existed and added on to them and created this new sound using some old components of things. So, but it was a very organic thing. I wouldn't say it was forced at all.
No, we've never done anything that's been forced. It's been a natural marriage of an English eccentric person, Elder, and Cara, who's from just outside of New York, and an American songwriter, and a slightly like Fleetwood Mac in a way that, you know, there was a marriage of English and American together in one writing partnership, and you get this weird, doesn't quite sound English, doesn't quite sound American.
Well, Dave also, he played things that were very kind of unique to him, what he does on, 12 strings and things that I wouldn't normally walk into a studio and someone would be playing. So it was a good juxtaposition, and our sound just naturally came together because I did what I did and he did what he did. And so just putting it together was something that was different for both of us. Wouldn't you say?
Yeah.
You have woken up the lover, now the other.
It was confusing in the beginning because I wasn't quite sure what I was doing, but it just became more and more undeniable that this was something I wanted to do, especially when you've written music that's about your life or about our lives. In a lot of ways we share common denominators in terms of our experiences, so it just sort of felt like I had to do it eventually. It was something I couldn't.
It had to happen
deny.
at one point, and we're both very sort of passionate and energetic people, and we both have lots of ideas, but we're not together. We don't seem to impose ideas on each other. We have a very sort of natural kind of respect about, oh, you don't like that, I don't like that. There's not like anybody.
We never had one disagreement over anything.
Yeah,
actually.
not like ego mad trying to push for that idea. It's just, oh, I don't like that, let's change it to another idea, because I suppose when you're confident you've got lots of musical ideas.
It's true.
You don't really care about, if somebody that you're working with is not into it, you don't fight for it. It's just, okay,
it's exactly true.
Let that one go,
That's sort of why we bonded. We both have a certain melancholy.
Well, I don't get in this deep unless it's forever, and Cara, who knows and has been around me with other people that I've been involved with this deep, it's still, for me is...
I'm sure we'll be doing stuff for a long time.
Yeah.